Sky News Australia host Andrew Bolt sat down with writer Sophie Ellsworth to discuss the Duke of Sussex's latest Netflix venture, Heart of Invictus, which will follow the lives of Harry and the participants of the Games. Believed to start filming in November for the spring 2022 Games, Mr. Bolt skewered Prince Harry, who had sought privacy from UK media and yet was taking part in a documentary that would be filming his good deeds. Ms. Ellsworth agreed and went on a rant, curious if the definition of privacy was different for the couple. Speaking on Sky News Australia, Mr. Bolt discussed the new Netflix documentary, which is due to publish several episodes next year. Mr. Bolt cried out, "Sophie, can you explain a real mystery to me? Prince Harry and Meghan Markle say they fled Britain to get privacy from the prying media. But they're now coming to Britain with their own film crew for a documentary to film all the good deeds. Sophie, I'm a bit puzzled. Is their definition of privacy somehow different from mine?" Mr. Ellsworth replied, "And mine, Andrew. I mean, seriously, this woke, narcissistic privileged couple has done nothing but put themselves in the spotlight ever since they fled the UK. You know, they've done podcasts, they've done books, they've done sit-down sob stories with Oprah. I mean, it just goes on and on, Andrew. I think a lot of people are sick and tired of hearing from them. I know I certainly am. But really, I mean, they will privacy, putting themselves in the spotlight, signing up to Netflix, Spotify. I mean, Andrew, just goes on and on. But you know what, that just shows exactly the true colors of Meghan and Harry, and I would be very pleased not to hear much more from them. I'm completely sick and tired of them, to be quite frank." Heart of Invictus will follow the stories of several Invictus Games sportspeople, with film crews arriving in the UK towards the end of 2020. Former Sun Royal editor Charles Ray agreed with the Australian commentators, stating the royal couple were breaching their own privacy. He told Talk Radio, "Harry is bringing a film crew. He is coming to Nottingham in around about November, where he is going to film the start of the Invictus Games. Harry is doing this Invictus Games as a G-up for the Games, which were cancelled this year because of COVID." But in a stinging attack, Mr. Ray said, "It's another example of him and his wife breaching their own privacy again." Prince Harry served 2 tours in Afghanistan and established the Invictus Games in 2013 for injured army personnel. The 2020 and 2021 Games were postponed due to the pandemic, with the Games restarting in early 2022. Prince Harry should speak to his dad Charles before writing memoir, royal expert claims. Prince Harry should be prepared for his own son to write about him in the future after he releases his own memoir, a royal expert has warned. This comes as news of an upcoming book emerged last month, and Marlene Koenig, a seasoned author and blogger on all matters related to the royal family, is urging Harry to speak to Prince Charles before its release. Harry has been working on a memoir for nearly a year and has now agreed a publication deal with Penguin Random House. The book is expected to be out in late 2022, and the author will be donating the proceeds to charity after receiving a multi-million-pound advance. But Ms. Koenig told, "We don't know how his son will react years later." Setting out why she hopes he hold talks with his father and brother before releasing the memoir, she said, "While I think Meghan Markle and Harry need to do what they want to do, both sides need to communicate. If this is how he's communicating, by writing a book, he's missing the context that he needs to talk to his father." The publishers have promised an intimate and heartfelt memoir from one of the most fascinating and influential global figures of our time, and promises an honest and captivating personal portrait. In a statement, Penguin also said Harry will share his adventures, losses, and life lessons, including from his time on the front lines in Afghanistan. There is reportedly consternation inside the royal family about what the estranged figure will reveal in the book. As reported last month, the news has apparently triggered panic in Buckingham Palace. An unnamed royal source told, "Since their interview with Oprah Winfrey, tensions have been running very high, as much of what they said has since been proven to be unreliable at best. There is now a tsunami of fear among the royals over what Harry will write. Many hope he may correct a few things, but do not hold much hope." Announcing the literary endeavor, Prince Harry said, "I'm deeply grateful for the opportunity to share what I've learned over the course of my life so far, and excited for people to read a first-hand account of my life that's accurate and wholly truthful.